Mother's Day, Beth.
Oh, same to you and your family. How's everybody doing?
I'm missing Broadway so much today. I wish I could take my mom to a show.
Oh, wouldn't that be grand?
Hey, Beth, would you have a sec for me to just run an idea by you that I swear just popped into my head and I haven't been thinking about in bizarre amounts of detail at all?
I don't trust a word you said, but sure.
So what if we call all of Broadway and we do this big show for Mother's Day, like Broadway companies and special guest stars, and we could make it a benefit for Broadway Cares.
Beanie, it's a sweet idea, but
And sure, it would be a lot to get done by today, but we would do it for the moms, right? All the grandmas, all the incredible parents that are homeschooling their kids, the essential workers, the medical professionals. Everyone needs a laugh right now. The Broadway community is a family, isn't it? Like our Dolly family at the Schubert.
But Beanie, even if we could, it's a Sunday morning. Everyone's in their pajamas.
That's why I called you. When you tell people to put on their Sunday clothes, they listen.
Beanie, I'm hanging up on you. I've got a lot of calls to make. Mama's got to save Mother's Day. Hello, Bernadette.
There's a world outside of lockdown.
And when all of it's behind us, everyone,
I'll remind us, everyone, out there,
Broadway shines and Broadway sparkles. Close your eyes and see it glisten, everyone.
listen, everyone. It's Mother's Day, we got a show to do.
Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Get out the brilliantine and dime cigars. We're gonna find adventure in the evening air. Girls in white in a perfumed night where the lights are bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town in one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's and we'll close the town in a whirl. And we won't come home until we've kissed a girl.
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Strut down the street and have your picture took. Dressed like a dream, your spirits seem to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you look. Beneath your parasol, the world is all a smile that makes you feel brand new down to your toes. Get out your feathers, your patent leathers, your beads and buckles and bows. For there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes.
Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Step down the street and have your picture took. Just like a dream, your spirits seem to turn about. That Sunday shine is a certain sign that you feel as fine as you look. Beneath your boulder brim, the world's a simple star. A lovely look that makes you tilt your nose. Get out your slippers, your flannel knickers, your red suspenders and hose. For there's no blue Monday in your Sunday clothes. Put on your Sunday clothes, there's lots of world out there. Put on your silk cravat and patent shoes. We're gonna find adventure in the evening air.
To town we'll trot, to a smoky spot where the girls are hot as a fuse.
Put on your high silk hat and at the turned-up cuff, we'll wear a hand-made bracelet button glove. The curtain rises, no compromises, and this I'm positive of, that the show goes on, that the show goes on. Yes, the
The show goes on from us to you with love.
Being an actress is grand, and being a mom's even grander. Ain't this live stream nice? Broadway does Mother's Day to celebrate us twice. Skits and tunes and drama in honor of your mama. Broadway does Mother's Day. Welcome to our cause of giving moms applause.
I'm Michael Lepore from Broadway's new musical Sing Street, here to wish all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day.
Hey, you know what, Michael?
Oh, hey Max.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but this whole Mother's Day event has kind of got me thinking about something.
Yeah.
Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, is kind of like the mother of Broadway. Want to explain why, Zara?
Sure thing, Max. So Broadway Cares is one of the nation's leading industry-based non-profit AIDS fundraising and grant-making organisations.
It's really amazing. So actually, I was thinking that I would sing.
Now, during the COVID crisis, Broadway Cares has launched a COVID-19 emergency assistance fund on behalf of those on stage, backstage, and behind the scenes in need of a helping hand during this pandemic.
We can't think of an organization more worthy of a Mother's Day celebration than one whose mission is to care for all of us in the theater community.
On this special day, we are proud to be a part of the Broadway community, which has always responded to crises with generosity, compassion, and action.
Now would be a great time to click the link and donate to Broadway Cares, an organization that all of us at Sing Street hold near and dear to our hearts. Right, Michael?
Definitely. I'm gonna go donate right now, because clearly the song isn't in the cards, but happy Mother's Day, everyone, and thank you, Broadway Cares.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone, and thank you, Broadway Cares.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
We are rolling. Hi, I'm Eddie Cooper.
Say hi. This is Cosmo. I'm his mom.
I am Eddie Cooper, Alex Cooper, and Lily Cooper's father.
I'm Ella, and this is my dad, and this is my cat.
That's Misty! Okay, Misty's gonna go and eat some food.
Good.
Bye, girl.
This is Mr. Gryffindor, Harry Potter, Leo.
My cat is hiding somewhere.
Family is that tribe or group of people that you must love no matter how much of a knucklehead they are.
Family is everything, whether it's the family that you were born into or your chosen family.
They stay with each other and take care of each other.
I want to say family includes these people on the Zoom and my theater family who helped me and raised my kids with me, and it took a village. So I thank you, and I love you all you wonderful theater people who gave so much to my kids. Thank you.
Hey, girl! Way to work those overalls. Raise the roof.
Oh, it's the living room wall. Actually, Adam and I are trying to fix the hole the sandworm made when I crashed in and ate Beetlejuice's mom.
I remember that. I was very present for that moment.
Delia, why are we Zooming? You are right upstairs.
I know, girlfriend, but everyone's all Zoomed AF right now. And I hate being left out. Remember how during this time of social and spiritual distancing, I selflessly volunteered to homeschool Lydia?
I was very present for that.
Right. Okay, so, update. It's going very well. I'm just having one small question I was hoping I could ask you.
Of course.
Okay. If Zagan, the demon king of deceit, leaves hell on a ferry...
What, Delia, are you letting Lydia make her own math problems?
No. But Lydia said I couldn't be her teacher until I answered her riddles 3.
Hello? Grubhub?
Juno?
I'm inside the sand world. Leave the local guy pinned by the
6 feet away from this house.
Spiritual distancing.
Sorry, Adam.
Hi, my name's Brian Perry, and I'm the music director of Broadway's Jagged Little Pill. We opened in December, but went on a pause in March. So many of our cast members moved to New York to pursue their dream of being on Broadway, but a lot of them now find themselves at home living with their parents, which is just a little, what's the word I'm looking for?
Got in great shape, my planks were first rate. Finally saw abs, the gym closed the next day.
Used to dress up to sing and dance. Now all I do is self-tape, not wearing any pants.
And isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
Hold up, that's actually not ironic.
You know what is ironic? Using your dog as your scene partner.
I'm on Broadway, but I'm living with Mom.
It's like donning makeup and then throwing my mask on.
And I'm freaking out when I'm supposed to be calm.
I might give myself a haircut. Don't you dare, come on. Broadway debut, but you're moving home instead. Being gluten-free when all your friends are baking bread.
It's like 10,000 Zooms when all we need is blue sky.
It's getting the last roll of toilet paper and learning it single ply.
And isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
A little too ironic.
And yeah, I really do think.
Mom!
In my parents' place instead of Broadway, in my old bedroom, just being my mistakes, what I wouldn't give for a two-show day. I wish that this bed was bigger. Well, life is a funny way.
I'm sneaking up on you.
Yeah, and life has a funny, funny way
Of bringing you home.
bringing you home.
Thanks, Mom.
Toby, what was your first Broadway show?
My first Broadway show was Grease. I was 3.
B. Arthur's show. It was her solo show, and I nearly lost my mind.
The original Broadway production of Into the Woods.
I saw Dreamgirls, a magical experience.
Nice.
Rocky Horror Picture Show starring Tim Curry.
Frozen.
What did you think of Frozen?
A little scary, but fun.
Cold doesn't bother me anyway.
You used to love the cast album when you were little.
Yeah, I did. Charlie.
Do you remember any other songs from Be More Chill?
Michael in the bathroom.
Why would a fella want a good girl like her?
So the show I probably remember the most from was when I was 7 years old and went to see Cabaret. And I remember getting a lot of dirty looks from the usher because I was a 7-year-old going to see Cabaret.
My first Broadway experience was Rent, and it was with my mom. And I'm never going to forget that trip.
Hi, everybody. How is everyone? Hi, guys. How is everyone?
Guys, this is so crazy, isn't it?
I miss doing magic with you.
Can one of you guys do a spell to speed up time until we can be back on stage together?
Well, I do have a wand.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
You do.
Okay, done some stuff. I've been working on some spells. watch this. Golden Gate Bridge.
Whoa.
Wow.
Right?
What's that I smell? Rice-a-roni?
Wow, that's amazing.
Grass.
I think I got bit by a mosquito.
Space.
There's no gravity.
Look at her go.
Does anybody have any spell requests?
Yeah, I've been wanting to go on a hike. You got any hikes?
Woods. Whoa.
Wait,
that worked.
How did you do that?
Wait, Cancer, where did you get that wand?
Are
you serious?
I have no idea how I did that. Cats.
Wow.
Dog.
Oh, this is amazing.
Oh, Zoom's gotten really good.
It's a lot of hair, but I think it's okay for now.
Dan, here's one for you. Cello. Invisible. Household items.
Oh yeah, I'm a broom.
Not too bad.
All right, that's amazing, Spencer, but I kind of want to go back.
Okay. Hold on. Just
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, my seamless is here, so I have to grab that before.
That's not funny, Spencer.
No.
What are you?
Well, I'm gonna hit the couch.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the keeper of the crayons, the countess of the quarantine, the woman who is not afraid to take away your TV privileges if you touch your brother one more time, Matron, Mama, Morton.
Ask any of my kids in quarantine. They'll tell you I'm the social distance queen. I love them all, and all of them love me. Well, most of them. But we're trapped inside, trapped side by side, for all eternity. Still, I got my motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. Now I'm chef and tutor, health department too. Quiet time for mama means more screen time for you.
They say it's time to self-reflect, that we're all on a path. But who the hell can self-reflect while teaching 8th grade math? Still, I teach them this hand washes that one too, and not to swallow Clorox, no matter what you do. Just don't do it, okay?
Si tienes un baby, forget about your wine. Ya no hay chaca chaca, pinche cuarentín.
So we play all day together like the Brady Bunch. Then watch Carol Baskin eat some men for lunch. They say to practice what you preach. For some, I guess that's fine. But self-control is what I preach. Why not binge on cake and wine?
My kids are staging riots. Their dad just wants a kiss. I'd rather have a Cuomo first Andrew, then Chris. So, for all the mamas who are going through it too, we're all in this together. And we
Three, two,
Kids age 9. Yeah!
Action!
What does Mom do?
This is tricky.
What's my title? What do people call me when I do a show?
Greg Rasson.
Do you think I'm famous?
No.
I go to the theater and I sing and dance and I pretend to be other people.
Fish?
How's it look?
You don't hate that?
I don't hate
You really pay attention to what I've been doing for 3 years of my life.
No, I don't.
Oh, what's a rehearsal?
Oh, well, great question, Jill.
Thanks, Leah.
It is a stage where one does and one actors and dance perfect. Sometimes I go with mommy, like, there's a bathroom there, so if you want to go to the bathroom, you can go there.
Name a song from a show that I work on.
Cinderella.
Can you act it out? Okay, you can't sing it?
No, either.
Nothing? That's it?
That's a maybe.
Not too shabby.
That's a maybe. What is your favorite role that I've ever played?
Mommy. Mommy.
I love you.
Proud of my mommy. My lucky times.
No.
You say, hi, happy Mother's Day.
No.
Okay.
Great time to end it, right?
Little lady of the moon, I met her long ago. When tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. No matter how young a prune may be.
Quickly it seems I have my own little boy.
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? And oh, I loved her so. For when my mother tucked me up,
When it feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness has got you going crazy.
he has a heart of stone.
Chickie bow, chickie wow, wow, but chickie bow, bow. I didn't know it was porn music, but my kids loved it. Happy Mother's Day.
Amy Ashford, and I am hiding in my own apartment. I hope that you are healthy and safe wherever you are as you shelter in place. We've actually, we've had a house guest during this quarantine. He's a small man who refers to himself as grumpy.
I'm grumpy.
He cries a lot and eats all of our food.
Mom, I want some fruit.
And refuses to wear pants.
No, please.
Anyway, there are many issues far more pressing than grumpy quarantine roommates that theater professionals are facing, especially today. And because of that, Broadway Cares recently launched the COVID-19 Emergency Assistance Fund. Every donation is helping our friends on stage, backstage, and behind the scenes. And you can help them get medical care and groceries, pay their rent, and receive help with insurance during this pandemic and work shutdown. And right now, every donation is being matched dollar for dollar, so you can make twice the difference today. On behalf of myself, my grumpy housemate, and my other housemate who bears a striking resemblance to the other grumpy, we ask that you take this moment to click the link and donate to Broadway Cares. Anything that you can give is greatly appreciated. No donation is too small and no donation is too large. So happy Mother's Day from my grumpies to yours, and on with the show.
We all have memories of someone older and wiser telling us tales of their past, and art and music are usually somewhere in the center of those stories.
Sing a song, sing out loud. Summertime, and the living is easy. Everything's going my way. I'm not lonesome. Just sing a song.
I think music is one of the best things for energizing you.
And it was fun to have happy music again, to lift spirits when we've been so down, being closed in away from each other.
I keep painting all the time. I'm very blessed. I'm thankful for the talent that I do have, and I keep using it.
When we communicate through art, there's something intergenerational about it. It's a language that doesn't require a specific kind of slang or a specific kind of know-how.
My mother said I used to follow him around like a puppy dog, and that she said he was kind of corny and that I acted just like him. And so I think my granddad probably had an influence on me without me even realizing it.
Also sitting beside my grandmother at her piano while she would play through her favorite songs from, back in her days. All of that allowed me to have a new language to talk to my parents and my grandmother.
Oh my goodness.
The way I do. You got it, girl. What is it? Your
cheating heart.
There you go. You win.
If I choose the music that they knew and they recognized, it just might open the gates to other memories that they had when they first heard the music all that long time ago.
Art helps us find ourselves and lose ourselves just the same. It allows us to be in the present moment or to escape it.
I'm enjoying it. I'm in my recliner with my feet up and having a glass of wine.
So I'm just trying to do as many things that my body will allow me to do and explore as many things that life will bring to me.
I just don't like sitting still.
I just want to say, I believe that the arts provide us with a universal language, a way that we can share our stories and pass on our stories and traditions to all future generations.
My mama used to tell me Mother's Day should happen more than once a year. That woman loves breakfast in bed. Hey, Mom.
Hi, sweetie.
So here's to all the mothers out there listening. It's because of you that we're all here. And being someone's mother is a mother. There's no vacay and no pay. Hey mom, can I borrow $20?
Glass for dad.
So call your mom or send some flowers or whiskey sours or send this song for Mother's Day. Which I'll sing to you. Here's one for the moms. 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 Your mom's strict or chill, relaxed or wired. One thing's for sure, your mom is tired. So here's one for the moms. Let's talk about the different moms, shall we? Because they love all of us and we love them. Paleo moms and vegan moms will feed you things like oat milk and zucchini cheese. Yum. They're stay-at-home moms and career moms too. And they're both slaying the game like real queen bees. Here's the camera-toting stage mom. I've got 3 words for you. Sing out, Louise. And she'll be heard clapping and whistling no matter what she sees. Back me up, cool moms. One for the moms. There's moms with bumper stickers all over their cars. Your kid's an honor student, that's no shock, Sue. Nice minivan. There's sports moms and dance moms, my favorite by far. And moms on TikTok, so they can stop you. Oh, and darling, some moms homeschool. Means they can't escape you or ignore you. They explain your math and spelling, but mostly end up yelling, and in the end they do the problems for you. This is my dance break. Here's for the moms. Here's one for the moms. I love you, mom. Here's for the moms. Here's one for the moms. Thank you, mom. We should scream and shout, 'cause that's what Mom's Day's all about. Here's one for the
I'm not doing that.
Good time.
Weird.
Does anybody know what the Zoom is about?
Jerry just wanted to run through things so that we don't get rusty.
Too late. I've forgotten how to act.
Has Jerry Zoomed before? Because he's just a tad technically challenged, as we know.
Oh, you better get with the program. There's going to be a Zoom musical. Just watch.
Okay, and they're going to call it Zoom In. Zoom In! The show will begin. Zoom in and make a new friend.
Sequel. Zoom Out, about a young Texas girl who comes out to her family online.
Zoom out, yeah!
Oh, and if the critics chime in and we don't like it, we can just mute them.
Hey, there you go.
Jerry's here.
Hey, Jerry! Oh, his mic's not on.
Jerry, turn your mic on.
Your mic's not on.
The button in the corner.
Guys, wait. Jerry, can you hear us? Okay, we can't hear you, so you have to click the button on the bottom left that says Join Audio. Or maybe you might also be muted. Do you have the mute button selected? It's down on the bottom on the left. And he's gone. Oh, wait, he's back.
He's back.
There he is.
Yes. Okay, so you have to hit where it says Use Computer Audio. Just take your finger. Oh, okay. Well, that flipped the camera. You're back. We not really on screen, but there you are. And you
No.
Hey, you changed your background.
Jerry, listen to me.
Now, Jerry,
You're
we
gonna
can't
have to
hear
any of us.
You have to just hit the mute. You're gonna have to leave in.
Jerry, can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. What can I tell you? I'm old school. I mean, it was just during this quarantine that I finally figured out how to program my VCR. Oh, it's so good to see you. Avery, you are a lifesaver. You know, I just love seeing your faces.
Hi, bud.
I just love seeing your faces. All right. Listen, I thought we'd run through. I just thought we'd run through right from the top because we'll be coming back, baby. You know what I mean? And we want to be ready when we come back. So here we go from the top, nice and easy.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the warmth of me. Well, I guess you would say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I've got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day with my girl. I know you got the moonlight with my girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. My girl.
This is Janice Mosier, Rogers TV, with breaking news from Newfoundland. Effective today, households may pick one other household to interact with, and each household may only interact with each other. The so-called double your bubble policy is aimed at minimizing isolation as the pandemic wears on. Let's check in with Mayor Elliott to see how residents of his community are choosing who to add to their bubble.
Well, Janice, I think we're doing about as well as can be expected. There's fewer cars out on Airport Boulevard, and we have great support for local businesses. Everyone's working hard to maintain social distance and supported by our local police.
I'll be giving out tickets with warnings to STFA. Spread the apart.
There's quite a bit of enthusiasm as people choose who to include in their newly expanded bubble.
That.
Captain Bristow?
I want you to be my personal bubble buddy.
Doug, can dogs get COVID?
Probably.
Probably. I got a dog with a cough. I'm sheltering at the shelter.
Bonnie!
We're looking to the school buses to deliver provisions to our most at-risk population if we can get it there.
Don't look at me.
We need your school buses. You think about it.
You think about it.
Jesus!
Hey, girl.
Hannah, I've been worried about you in New York.
Oh, you're so sweet. No need to worry. I'm here.
Where?
Here at the Gander Airport. Anyway, I heard about the double bubble and I decided to hunker down here with you.
Hi, Beulah. We decided to leave New York.
Yes, and we started thinking, and we decided that there's no one we'd rather shelter in place with than with you.
So we're on our way.
Bonnie, I brought you some chili. Are you coming home soon?
And now to Appleton. Mr. Mayor, we are hearing about shortages in your area.
I had some Irish whiskey in the basement, but it's all gone.
You drank all our whiskey.
And now, a visit to one of our essential workers on the front lines. Thank you for your service.
Janice.
How are things at the Tim Hortons?
We're sold out.
And now, let's head over to Shoppers to see the availability of some of those critical items. Who do we have there?
Janice.
Oh, Crystal. I see you're working both jobs today. Are you selling out of a lot of things?
Everyone should just stay home.
Do you have any toilet paper?
For Rogers TV Gander, I'm the real Brian Mosier, signing off and heading down to Nanny Beulah's because apparently she's made some of her famous muffins.
Hi, I'm the real Beulah Cooper, and I'm back home in Newfoundland. I'm sharing my bubble with my great-granddaughter, Hannah. I'm reminding you to stay home, stay safe, and choose who you are doubling your bubble with wisely.
I'd like to buy 2 tickets to the new Broadway musical, Diana. It's a Mother's Day present to myself. Lord knows I deserve it. My name, it is Queen Elizabeth. No, it's Phoebe. Phoebe Cumberbatch. No, I have no idea how to spell it. My oldest son was involved in amateur theatrics at university. No talent whatsoever, no. My credit card number. Philip! Is there a credit card lying about, dear? I'm buying us tickets to the theatre. Too bad you have to go. What was that show with the giant horse puppets? Are there puppets in this one? Charles! Interested in seeing that new Diana musical on Broadway? It's about the mother of your children. No, he's definitely not interested. Tell me, is this the one with Patti LuPone in it? How about Mr. Hugh Jackman? Oh, pooh. No, I still want the tickets. Are you certain there are no puppets? Who's playing Her Majesty? Who? Phantom of the Opera? 2 Tony Awards? No, still drawing a blank. Was Helen Mirren unavailable? Tell me, does one still wear their tiara to the theatre? Any chance Denzel Washington plays Prince Philip? You wish, I wish. Be honest. Did you see Cats? Did you understand it? But why were they cats? Can you place me on hold? Oh, I've never been placed on hold. Jellicle Catso, it's a long way to Tipperary. Sing it with me. We will rock you. Diana on Broadway. I can't wait. Oh, just an officer's wife. Wonderful, wonderful.
Happy Mother's Day! I miss playing mom with you every night. Oh, I am very much playing the role of a mom right now.
Ah, it's easier on stage than it is IRL.
IRL.
Yeah, in real life. That's what the kids are saying.
Oh, yes, I know. I was just testing you.
Right. Are you on Snapgram?
Yes, of course.
Oh, what's the last thing you posted?
On Snapgram, a picture of a graham cracker.
If you don't know this stuff, how are you supposed to communicate with your kids?
Can we try to put our phones away at dinner? Can we look up from our screens to see the world won't fall apart? Yeah, things are looking strange, but now we've got time to rearrange. Time to make a new start.
If we need to learn a little lingo to speak the kids' language, we gotta at least try.
I did think it was sweet when there was that trend with the kids doing laundry. The Tide Pod Challenge?
No, that's not...
Other than that, social media gives me hives.
I hear you.
Another battle with my relatives on Facebook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to tweet. I'm kinda coming up empty, wish I could just get through. Does anybody have an app? Anybody maybe happen to know how the hell to do this? I could really use some help connecting. The signal's weak, the power is low. So where's the app? I need a tool just to get me through this. I'll sign online if you send me the link to download. An app for moms to get through to our kids. We could call it Mother, M-O-T-H-R, like Grindr, but for moms.
Okay, you don't know what Grindr is.
And there are filters that turn you into teenagers so you can finally understand your kids.
Yes, I feel invincible AF.
And I no longer feel the crushing weight and overwhelming anxiety of raising a human. I could learn to bake a quiche from someone's live stream.
We stand. We can store our sites and passwords on a Google Drive.
This is lit.
We can TikTok, we can Zoom,
or go to the theater from my own room.
Zumba on Instagram Live.
Pause. The governor is speaking.
Slide into his DMs.
Does anybody have anybody maybe happen to know how the hell to do this? There's a generation gap between us. We just want to bridge the divide. So where's the app? I need a tool just to get me through this. I'll sign online.
I'll sign online.
I'll sign online. I'll sign online. So just give me the link to download. To download.
Here she is, boys.
Here she is, world. Here's Rose.
Hi, I'm Alexis Michelle.
I'm Bonnie Milligan.
Jennifer Holiday.
This is Rosé's turn.
Please slate before each take with your name and the role.
Oh.
You either got it or you ain't.
And boys, I got it.
You like it?
I got it. The empty stage with a ghost light.
Just cut that out.
I thought you did it for me, Mama.
You did it for me, Mama?
If I gotta eat catfish heads all my life, can I have them off a plate just once?
Cause you like doing things the hard way, Mama. Am I Mama?
I'm sorry, can I do that again?
Did you have any talent? Not what I call talent.
Not an ounce of it, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee. I made you.
I made you. And you wanna know why? You wanna know why I did it?
Because I was born too soon and started too late. That's why.
With what I have in me, I could have been better than any of you.
Well, someone tell me, when is it my turn? Don't I get a dream for myself?
Starting now, it's gonna be my turn. Gangway world, get off of my runway.
Starting now, I got 1,000.
This time, boys, I'm taking the bows and everything's coming up rosy. Oh, everything's coming up roses. Everything's coming up roses. This time for me. For me.
For who?
For me.
For whom?
For me.
For me. For
Maybe I should try this song.
Good afternoon, my lovelies. I thought we'd start with a bit of a brush up of the choreography of Side by Side, seeing that it's everyone's favourite. I'm going to go through it once as a bit of a refresher. Let's do it to show tempo, and I don't want to see any marking. You know who you are when I say that. All right, let's hope for the best. We're in this together. Oh, look, take it away. I wish you all the very best. Mwah.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who would I complain to for hours? Who'd bring me the flowers when I have the flu? Achoo! Who'd finish yesterday's stew? Who'd take the kids to the zoo? Who is so cool and who is so deep? And who would keep us company when I want to sleep? How would we ever get through? What would we do without you?
Someone I'd like to thank on this Mother's Day is my wonderful mother.
I would, of course, like to thank my mom and wish her a happy Mother's Day. I think she's the best mom.
She worked real hard for us growing up and sacrificed a lot.
I would like to thank my mother and my Mama Rita.
I'd like to thank my mom, Andre, and my sister, Alicia, who's like a second mother to me.
So for this Mother's Day, I'd like to thank my husband, Jeff, for his partnership. He knows that I really love what I do professionally and that I really love being Jack's mom, and he makes it possible.
And I have to thank someone very special on Mother's Day is Ella's birth mommy. Because Ella's birth mommy is the one who picked Daddy and Papa to be Ella's parents.
That's why I love them so much.
Aww.
To you, Mom, to literally a superhuman of a person, mom, wife, friend, and incredible artist. So I love you.
I wish everyone could be as lucky as I am to have the incredible family I have, but know that, you know, if you don't have your mother here with us, there are people here that love you. I love you.
Every single parental figure out there right now during this crazy pandemic who are having to wear all the hats. You guys are nailing it. You guys are nailing it.
We'd like to wish you guys a happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all.
Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day! Mwah, 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 mwah.
Happy Mother's Day, everybody. We love you so much.
Was that a kiss? Yeah. Happy Mother's Day, buddy.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day celebrates everything mothers do to keep their families running.
We know our community is made up of many different kinds of families, so today can be a day to celebrate all of those loving relationships.
It's a chance to honor anyone in your life who you would go to the ends of the earth for, and who would do the same for you.
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love.
I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I go hungry, I go black and blue.
I'd go crawling down the avenue.
There is nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds of change are blowing wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. Oh, I can make you happy
Hi. Happy Mother's Day. So I just wanted to tell a little Mother's Day story that happened in 2001, about a month before Mother's Day. I'm working on this Coca-Cola industrial at 890 Broadway with a bunch of musical theater and pop music performers, including my 16-year-old brother, Andrew. And halfway through the rehearsal process, some executive comes in and shuts the entire thing down. He tells us that we'll still be paid for the whole month, but that it's no longer going forward. I have this Coca-Cola blood money and decide to go visit my mother, who has just been admitted into the hospital. She's in Detroit and she's recovering from a stem cell transplant to treat her very aggressive stage 4 cancer. I get to the hospital and take the elevator up to her floor, past this fish tank where my brother and sister love to hang out, past the restroom where I pee, and past the nurse's station where a nurse looks at me and says, "Oh, you look so much like your siblings. Let me show you to your mom." And she takes me to my mom's room, which is so nice because she's alone, which is not always the case. And the sun is shining in a way that it bathes the whole room in like this beautiful glow and washes out the hospital fluorescence. And her skin is sort of yellow, and her face is all puffy from the prednisone, but her bald head is shining, and she looks like a tiny Buddha in a hospital gown. We talk about my boyfriend, who I'm living with in New York, and how much fun it is to live with him, and I realize that I have to go pee again. When I come back, we talk about the theater that I've seen, Contact, Jane Eyre, and this apartment that I'm sharing with Gavin on the Lower East Side, where I've started to kill the tiny roaches that live there with my thumb. She tells me this story about when she met my dad and how he was donating his plasma because he didn't have any money, and how he lived in an apartment where the roaches like to live on her toothbrush. And she also tells me that she knew that she wanted to marry him, but she wanted him to go to therapy before she did that, which she did. And she's never really told me about this time in her life, and it makes me feel like I get a window into this life before I existed, before she celebrated Mother's Day. And I like thinking about my mom and dad, young and in love and fighting for social justice and living among the roaches in Detroit. And then I have to pee again. And as I'm walking to the restroom, it strikes me that maybe my new young and in love relationship has given me a urinary tract infection. Do I tell my mom about this? This does not seem like a really good time to do it. I come back and she asks how my brother and sister are doing. And I say, I think my sister's doing okay. And she starts to share a little bit about her experience in motherhood. And she says something like how rewarding it can be to parent a child that doesn't easily let you in. Because even though it's really hard, when you do finally get in there, it's so much more rewarding. And in this moment, I feel like one of her friends that she talks to on the telephone at night, like after we've eaten dinner and everyone is settling in, and she always listens and then imparts this quiet wisdom. And I feel like a grown-up sitting there in her hospital room and hearing her talk about being a mother. And then 3 months later, she dies. And she dies in our house under hospice care, though it doesn't really feel that dignified. She dies in a little hospital bed in our living room. And 2 days before she dies, my brother and sister and I crawl into this bed with her. She hasn't been responsive for days. And when we crawl into bed, tears just come out of the sides of her eyes. And it's so beautiful and so sad. And it doesn't really resemble anything like what I had seen in movies when people die. There are no heartfelt speeches. Nobody says all of the things they've been meaning to say. My dad just whispers, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay," into her ear. And I go back upstairs into my childhood bedroom where my boyfriend, who gave me the urinary tract infection, is there. And he's like driven all the way from Wisconsin to be with me and my family. And I tell him how grateful I am for that conversation that I had in the hospital room with her. And I have come back to this conversation so many times since we entered quarantine, because I think there is something about these mundane, beautiful, long, detailed conversations that I have had during this time that remind me of that time with my mom, where we talk about love and loss. And I've talked about how painful and glorious it is to be a mother. And it just makes me think, like, maybe I'm trying to say all of these things right now so that when the people that I love die, as they inevitably will, there won't be things that I left unsaid. So call your mom, or call your friend who is a mom, or call your sister who never wants to be a mom but is better at parenting your child than you are, and just tell them some things. Tell them about your urinary tract infection, or about the magnolia tree that bloomed outside of your window, or about someone you miss who you loved. And then ask them some things. Ask them about their mom, the good and the terrible, because we only have this one life, and it deserves to be shared with the people that we love. Happy Mother's Day.
The Broadway community is and always has been a family. In the moments when we need it most, we come together to remind each other. The story goes on.
So this is the tale my mother told me. That tale that was much too dull to hold me. And this is the surge and the rush she said would show. Our story goes on.
Oh, I was young, I forgot that things outwit me. My goal was the kick that life could give me.
And now, like a joke, something moves to let me know our story goes on. And all these things I feel and more, my mother's mother felt, and hers before. A chain of life begun upon the shore of some dark sea has reached to me. And now I can feel the chain extending. My child is next in a line that has no ending. Here am I, full of life, that her child will feel when I'm long gone. And thus it is our story goes on and on and on. Mother felt
Jennifer Holliday. Broadway might be taking an intermission right now, but let me be the first to tell you, and I am telling you, that we're not going anywhere. But in order to make that happen, we really need your help. Broadway Cares is an amazing organization that is serving as a lifeline to our community right now. Many of our neighbors, friends, and extended family are all out of work. Some don't know how they'll pay for next month's rent or even how they'll buy next week's groceries. That we're staying, but only if you gotta donate. Please donate.
They say it's been 2 whole months since we stopped doing 8 shows a week.
We cry in our quarantine takeout 'cause watching the news can be bleak.
But don't fret. We know that no matter what happens, the show must go on. And while we can't start yet, I promise that sooner or later, we all know we'll be back. Just you wait.
Our community will still be great.
We'll be back. Broadway Cares.
For the audiences in those chairs.
Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove,
Broadway always comes together.
'Cause we know we lead with love.
I just wanted to send all my love to all the mothers celebrating Mother's Day, sending you all my best.
And I love you and thank you so much for sacrificing so much for me so that I could follow my dreams. I love you.
I want to wish my mom Nancy happy Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day, Mom. And I want to tell everyone, to heed to your mother when she screams, do the dishes, because it's Mother's Day.
History has its eyes on all of us, so let's just take care of each other during this crazy time and lead with love. Shout outs to the frontline workers. Peace and love.
Sending love to our frontline workers and everyone that's staying at home for pushing through, and especially to my hand fam. Love you guys.
Thank you so much. And for my own mom,
Amanda and my Grandma Bubar.
Alice Negron in New York City.
Lisa Polino,
Julian Dina.
Elia Puno Garcia,
Denise Wilson.
Gigi, and my grandmother Gloria.
Wanda, my sister Tay, Vicky, Karita, all my Hamill moms, all the moms out there, a happy Mother's Day. So many moms.
Especially my own mother, Linda, who is the reason why I'm here.
And maternal figures out there who work tirelessly to support your children, thank you. You are the best of wives and best of women.
Happy Mother's Day to Janet and Eileen. Ramsey, come on.
Everybody.
Hello? Oh my God. Hello?